Hello, hi. If you enjoy anything in this video, you should consider the following: subscribing to me here on YouTube, follow me on Twitch, and on TikTok, where I make other forms of content and where I post my other content. Alright, cool. Enjoy the video.
I miss the days when the internet and the people on it were alive, thriving, and not replaced with soulless, non-existent people. Let me do my best to convey what I mean by that. And so when I say things like this, it's because the era of the internet that I grew up in, early, mid-2000s, I played a lot of MMOs, forums, and constantly talking to people and constantly playing games and doing this and doing that, for better or for worse in some instances. There were a lot of people around, and I had a lot of conversations with a lot of people. And this isn't gonna be like some rose-colored, nostalgia-tinted whatever, because bots and scripts and whatever and things to imitate people on the internet have been around for a very, very, very long time. I'm not going to deny that. No one in their right mind should be the one denying that. But these days, in good old 26, and with the rise of this AI, that AI, this bot program, that bot program, fucking Sora AI, Open AI, Chat GPT, Character AI. How we get here, gang? Can we backtrack? Can we go way far back from this, please? But anyway, my point is that I remember being able to log on to some shit, pop into a forum, go to whatever fuck ass website, go to some fucking RP thing or some social media shit, and just start typing and have like a real hearty, great talk with some fucking person that's there, and you can tell they're the actual fucking person. These days, right, when you want to have a conversation with someone, you have to have, I don't know, god tier level luck and faith that they respond to like an actual person and not give like automated bullshit. And then they show, when I say that, I mean it, air quotes, they show that they're a bot or whatever. And even when it comes to like online help services, right? Back in my day, I say this jokingly, I'm only 27, leave me alone. Back in my day, if I were to go to like customer support or something, or I needed help, I could talk to an actual person. If my character was stuck somewhere in an MMO and I couldn't get it out, I'd be like, yo, blah blah blah, and they say, okay, boom, we got you. These days, you want some help? Welcome to whatever AI. Oh, I'm your virtual assistant. I'm here to help you. I would like to talk to a person, please. And even when it comes to like games and things like that these days, nowadays, a lot of games have these automated pathing systems and auto battle and auto fight this and auto retrieve and whatever. The MMOs that I played in my days, it wasn't that bullshit. It was, you log in, you play the game, you get shit done. Now again, like I said earlier, there's always going to be a bot program. There's always going to be a script. There's always going to be something to automate that process and take away the actual person behind it. And that's really why I'm talking about this, because these days, if you're just scrolling some shit, it's bot account, bot account, bot account, bot account. And it's like, damn, where the people go? Bring back the human sense of life to the internet. I don't want to see some shit that looks really, really cool, and then it's AI generated. Oh, it's bot. Oh, that wasn't made by a person. And then when you get something that is cool and it looks like it was, generated, I would come to find out, oh, it was done by an actual person. That's pretty sick. But because of the quality and shit like that, people will, is this AI? Is that AI? And I don't like how we have to question every single thing we see these days, because a couple years ago we had all this generative crap coming out at the beginning, it was so obvious that it's AI. It's so obvious that it's bad. It's so obvious that it's generated. But these days, that bullshit has gotten so advanced, and it's like, is this real? Was this made by a person? Is there some soul behind this? I don't know. And it sucks that everything has to be questioned these days because there's no people behind it. And that's my thing. Even with MMOs, like if you've been a long time watcher of the channel, you pop into the streams or whatever, or you've even seen like the video preview of it, that game Luna Online, that was my first MMO, and I played that to hell and back, all the way to shutdown. I still played on private servers. Ever since the revival of Luna Online by those bastard Super Games, they put in their stupid auto bot play thing, and now every single private server of Luna Online since 2020, they all have the autoplay, the autobot shit. And granted, again, to be fair, there were people doing that when the official server was around and on some early private servers, but it wasn't built into the goddamn game, right? And even with shit like L Sword and Final Fantasy 14, granted, the bots aren't able to actually play the game in those, but there's still people who like make these programs and make this script and make that thing so that they're not the one playing the game. The game is playing itself. And in relation to 14 specifically, and I'm not gonna spend too much time ragging on this one thing, but I remember when people was making macros to do their fucking rotation for them, it's like, brother, sister, girly pop, why? Just play the game yourself, man. And with shit like L Sword, again, it's, oh, the person logged into the game, but are you talking to them? Are you playing the game with them? No. Whatever shitty little lines of code that they made to do it for them, that's what's happening. There's no person behind it. Forums these days, those are fucking dead, and those were immensely great sources of not just information, but meeting friends, talking to people, yada yada yada. And this also kind of like, I don't know, a sub point, because it also goes into like, the internet is as privatized as best as it can be, all these companies want information. That's a different video subject for a different day, not this one. With the slow death of social life from real people on the internet, because in the public eye things are so terrible and such, and when I said, you have to question everything, that's when everyone wants to go to Discord and that platform and stuff like that. But then if everyone is behind closed doors, and most of the time in the closed doors things are alive, popping and thriving and stuff like that, but even then there's still bots on shit like Discord and Blue Sky that still serve to fake people and masquerade as people and pose as people, and it's like, yap, oh man, that's a bot, yap, oh man, that one's a bot too. And it's my thing, and again, if you've been watching me for quite some time, you would know that one of my go-to jokes is, I hate people. People piss me off. I don't like this, I don't like that, blah 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 blah. And I know I'm quoting myself verbatim right now, because in one of my other videos and in many of my streams before, I said I hate people, but I'm always going to events to be around people because people entertain me, people make me laugh. That's how I have friends, that's how I have this, that's how I have that. And seeing the place where my social life, I guess, actually got started, being a young person playing MMOs on the internet, seeing it go from those days to what it is now, I'm not gonna hold you, gang. It makes me kinda upset. Kinda very, very upset. And I'm just like, man, it would be great if people didn't want all this AI shit. It would be great if people didn't want the internet overflowing with bots and shit. It would be great if people weren't buying bots to inflate their social media numbers, whether it be to say, oh, look at me, I have the big number, or to fuck around with like sponsorship companies, be like, oh look, my numbers are high, give me a sponsorship, give me money, yada yada yada. Even on goddamn YouTube comments, there are so many bots on YouTube, oh my god. But even with that, it's like, oh, you know, these are obviously botted comments, these are botted accounts, this and this and that. And again, I'm gonna keep saying it, where's the life? Where's the people? Why is everything being replaced by soulless, worthless shit? Because they're not people. You can't tell me that someone who bots their YouTube accounts, or bots their Twitch accounts, or bots their Twitter accounts to get their numbers up there, whatever. You cannot tell me that those people are fulfilled at the end of the day, and that they can say they have a fan base, they have an audience, yada 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 yada. I would rather be stuck in like single digit streamer numbers, YouTube numbers for years, as compared to having like, oh, my number is huge but my chat is dead. Oh, my numbers are huge but it's all bots in my chat. Oh, the numbers are huge but all the people in quotations behind those numbers, they don't exist for real. And that's the shit that I don't like. I wish I could go back to those internet days, maybe without all of the bad shit, you know? But I wish I could go back to those internet days where I could literally spend all day just talking to people, all day just hanging around, shooting shit, and we're just speed typing on the keyboard at each other just for the love of the game. I wish we could go back to those days, but unfortunately we can't, because not only is that a long gone era of the internet and it's never gonna come back, but everything is just bots and 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 bots, man. It sucks. It really does. And again, this isn't trying to be some nostalgia, rose-tinted, dead internet theory. Ooh, I don't have enough knowledge to even know ball like that. So please don't take this as it being some like unintentional dead internet theory. I don't know a whole lot about that. I'm just talking about, I wish the internet was alive with people, real, living, breathing, some degree of socially capable people, you know? That's all I want. Cause like, damn, can the people come back? Can the bots go away? Can we get rid of all this nasty generative AI bullshit? Because it's done nothing but cause problems for people, whether people want to accept it or not. You know, we know we got the AI bros and the AI apologists and whatever. I don't care about them. They can go sit in the corner and take up negative space, okay? They're over there. I'm over here. I want the internet to be alive with people and talk and shit. I don't want there to be bots everywhere. You know, I don't like scrolling Twitter most of the time, but I don't like scrolling Twitter and seeing like a funny thread or something and all the replies are bots, man. because like I'd have to scroll for like a very long time. Let's if it's like a viral thread or whatever, I'd have to scroll for so long to find the actual replies from people. And it's just like, I wish we didn't get here the way that we did. It sucks. I wish that the days that I grew up in were still around to some extent. Communication these days, and my brother and I, we say this all the time, communication is a lost art. Whether it be because people's attention spans have rapidly declined, whether it be because people don't want to have elongated conversations for whatever variety of reasons they may have, whether it's because people would rather talk to a system to get an immediate solution that probably won't even work for real, as compared to trying to problem solve with other people to get something taken care of. Because like, do you know the amount of times that I've seen people be like, oh, let me ask ChatGPT, let me ask Grok, let me ask this, let me ask that, and there's a whole fucking person right there. You know, you ask someone a question, and instead of doing a basic ass Google search, it's just, oh, well, let me ask the AI. We came up with the same question together. Why not just figure it out with me, you know? Anyway, that's the end of my sudden discussion rant. And it's not really a rant. I'm just talking to talk, really. I was thinking about this for quite a while, and I was like, I want to put this into video format and get out there, because I know quite a few people who have similar thoughts and things like that. They just don't know how to express it. And when I have conversation with people who don't know how to express things, my go-to is always, well, just say it, and it'll get out there one way or another. And I really do miss the old actual human connections, even if we're not like friends and shit. It was just like talking to strangers or whatever, not the bad kind of strangers, the ones who had their head on straight or whatever. But I miss those days, man. I really do.